Those air violin skills, though! Oh my god. My name's Kayla, welcome to my channel, and if you haven't guessed already, I'm going to be talking about Game of Thrones. Now, spoiler alert, for all those of you who have not watched yesterday's episode, you gotta go, because I'm going to be talking about everything. For those of you who watched last night's episode, sit tight and let's get into it. Season 6, Episode 1 premiered last night, and I am so excited. I can't deal with waiting an entire year to watch Game of Thrones. And when it finally aired last night, I was beyond excited. So, as you know, the first scene opened with Jon Snow. And according to last year's finale episode, we were left with Jon Snow dead. He was left for dead by the rest of the crows, and it was devastating. He's one of the greatest characters on the show, in my opinion. His character development over time, from being the bastard of Eddard Stark to being basically the king of the North, really, makes a really good storyline for Game of Thrones. Now, the Red Woman comes back after she abandons Stannis because he gets handled by Ramsay and his army, and then finally Brienne. She comes back and she's basically taking refuge with the remainder of the crows who are loyal to Jon Snow. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, how they're gonna clap back at those guys who left Jon Snow for dead. I am hoping, and this is just a theory, I am hoping that this Red Woman, who we know is a witch, will somehow revive Jon Snow. In my opinion, he's the only one who's like really aware of how to fight the White Walkers that are coming and are eventually going to climb over the wall and handle everybody else in the south. They have no idea what's going on. And it would be great if, you know, magically he revived, got the wildlings who are loyal to him, handled the crows who, you know, stabbed him in the back pretty much, and he just moves on and figures out a way to deal with what's really at stake here. Outside of that, we have the storyline with Theon and Sansa Stark. Theon finally grows a little pair of, you know, proverbial balls and leaves Ramsay and helps her escape. So as they're running away from the hounds that Ramsay sends after them, you know, he is really trying to help Sansa. In fact, he almost sacrifices himself when they do catch up to them. Luckily, Brienne comes out of the woodwork and saves Sansa and Theon and basically pledges her allegiance to Sansa Stark. So, Sansa, in my opinion, is just a whatever character. I find that her development is really slow. I don't know where she's gonna go. I don't think she'll be able to help. You know, she, in her opinion, is the only Stark left, so, you know, she may be of use somehow to somebody. I don't know. I don't really like her character. Arya. Now, outside of Jon Snow, she is my favorite character. She has got a lot of spunk, and I am betting that when she grows up, she will be able to help Jon Snow if, you know, he manages to come back to life again and deal with the North. I want her to become a leader of the North. I think she can do it. I think she's strong enough. She has her little list of people that she wants to seek revenge on because, well, she found out that her family was massacred at that red wedding. And, you know, she has been trying to really figure herself out and deal with losing a family and being the only one left in her brain. She doesn't really know that Bran is alive, Jon is alive, Sansa's alive. She doesn't know that she has family. So she, in my opinion, is really a fighter and will develop into someone who is a force to be reckoned with. We also have Daenerys, and she is the mother of dragons, as you know. She gets caught up with Khal Drogo's old clan who left him when he married Daenerys, and she had to drop her ring in the grass because, you know, she's not safe with them. They don't like her, they don't trust her, but for some reason, luck is on her side. I am hoping that dragon that just dropped her off will come back and bring her back to where her people are, where her soldiers are, so that she can get back to you know, crossing over to Westeros and dealing with Jaime and Cersei Lannister. Those two, by far, are just evil. Like, I would really like for them to really get destroyed by somebody, because they, for some reason, no matter what happens to them, are still able to ruin people's lives. I'm sorry, they're just evil. I do have a little tinge of sympathy for Cersei because, as you know, Jaime went to go and save their daughter, and on the way back she was poisoned by that woman from Dorne. What is her name again? This lady. Anyway, she was poisoned, and so Jaime is forced to bring back yet another child to Cersei who is dead. So Joffrey's gone, her daughter's gone, and she just has her youngest son who is madly in love with Marjorie, who is manipulating him and really wanting the throne for herself. Ah, man, there is just so much to talk about in this episode. I don't know if I should go any further, but I just hope that the pacing of this season is a little faster. I hope we get to see Bran. Bran is another one who is another Stark who I am curious to see where his character is going to go. What we know is that he can basically place himself in the body of anyone, an animal or anything like that, and he might be someone to help with the drama in the north. But yeah, I would like to see where his character goes. We haven't seen him in a while. I would like to see Daenerys finally cross the water. I mean, she's been traveling forever, it seems, and I'm kind of over it. She has these dragons, and they're big enough. I mean, she can fly across and the rest of the army can go and meet her or something. Anyway, I really am excited that the show is back, and hopefully the pacing gets better. That's all I really want from this. Comment below and let me know what you thought about the episode. Do you like where things are going? Do you hate it? What are you hoping will happen? And what is your theory about Jon Snow? Are you kind of with me and hoping that he's not dead? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.